if I'm a property owner looking for a property management company, it's like two questions are going through my head. What technology do I care about? So I'm curious if you have any insight, like what are property owners looking for on the tech side? And even what questions should I be asking? If I'm looking to hire a property management company and there's some newer names popping up that I haven't heard of because of different, mergers and acquisitions going on, how do I know if I'm partnering with a company that claims to have the technology, claims to have all the support that I need versus a company that really does? Maybe they've been around for a while, they've tested and proven that the technology works. Because really in this space, speed is the currency.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The faster that a property management company can solve maintenance needs, respond to owners' inquiries, collect their rent, certainly the faster they can place a tenant into a property, which all utilizes technology. I guess that's what I'd be curious to hear. Like, do you have any insight on what are
Yeah.
clients looking for?
So maybe this isn't what you're expecting, but my answer to this is if I'm a property owner looking for a property management company, I wouldn't care at all about the technology. I would care about what outcomes the property management company is able to deliver to me. And the outcomes I would care about are a lot of those things you just mentioned. How quickly are you able to turn a unit? How fast are you responding to maintenance requests? Do you have a proactive maintenance program where you can help me find competitive rates with vendors during low seasons for routine maintenance on HVAC, things like that? How are you helping me manage my maintenance costs down? And maybe this does dovetail with technology to some degree. How transparent are you able to make my property, the performance of my assets? How clear are you communicating? And maybe this dates me, so not everyone's going to think this, but I would rather see stuff and be able to access information on my own time than have to pick up the phone and call. I just don't have time during the day to pick up the phone and call or text or whatever. So how much is self-service and accessible to me? I think that property owners absolutely need to understand how tech forward that is the company is, but they don't need to really understand what the technology does. They just need to understand what the outcomes are. Because I guess the reason why technology is important to somewhat evaluate is if you have someone running, spreadsheets and post-it notes, and it just doesn't scale, right? It's hard to communicate and there's going to be inefficiencies. So there's a baseline level of do they have purpose-built software, et cetera, that does these things. But outside of that, if I'm a property owner, I'm more focused on what outcomes, what can you deliver to me as a customer? And what type of return do you expect me to get by paying you your management fee, as opposed to either self-managing or going with a different company?